positives in the way that we can do scenario planning now. And one of them is, of course, with AI. So it's interesting. I'll tell you briefly about a client I'm working with their leadership team. And this is the 4th year that I'm working with them. And just look at the way that AI has influenced the process of that program. Not only the impact of AI on the organization, but even doing the scenario planning. So the first time we did this, which was 3 years ago in 2022, early in the year, before ChatGPT, we couldn't use AI in the program. Now, we definitely talked about the coming impact of AI because AI has been around for a long time, but we couldn't use any AI in the program. Then the next year, so 2 years ago, ChatGPT was out, and but the organization was very wary about their employees using it, so they weren't allowed to use it, but they let me demonstrate during the program how you could use ChatGPT for their planning. Last year, the employees were allowed to use it because they had a new policy and they were allowed to use it. So all the way through the program, when they were working away, they didn't just talk to people at their tables or do Google research. They were able to use, they were using Copilot. They were able to use that to help build richer and more plausible scenarios all the way through the program. And this year when they did it, I got them to even do some pre-work and do some extensive research, which I coached them through. So when they came to the program, they'd done a lot of this scanning already, so that we didn't have to spend what used to be the first half day of the 2-day program doing all this environmental scanning. We could work together in the room on the research they'd already done. So even your process of planning is going to keep changing. Before we finish today, I'm going to give you some examples of how you can use this. You can use AI for scenario planning. In fact, let me just quickly get a feel in the room here. Can I just ask you, if you are using AI for your future planning, can you just type yes in the chat? I'm just curious to see how many people are already doing it. Okay, so there's quite a few already in the room. Okay, so if you're not, I'll give you a couple of hints on how to do it.